Hello, in this video, I'm going to discuss a nice little topic of expected value with two examples on how to apply the idea expected value. So expected value is the average gain or loss of an event if you repeat it many times. So you could also think about it as the average outcome of choosing some decision with multiple events, multiple different outcomes. So I'm going to give you the formula first. Pretty simple formula. Say you have two events, A and B, and you're making a decision, either one of those events are going to occur. Either you gain some money or lose some money. And so the way to figure out the expected value, the formula goes probability of A times the value of A plus the probability of B times the value of B. Really, it's a weighted average. So yeah, we have to know whichever probability is more likely, that's going to weight the value more heavily, right? So that's the expected value formula. And you could also extend it to three events if you wanted. If you had three events, you could say A plus B plus and C are three events, and you would just add probability of C plus value of C, right? So we'll stick to two events, outcomes of two events, or two outcome events, and look at two examples of that. So first example is you are purchasing a raffle ticket for a charity, and you're going to pay $5 for the ticket. And if they're selling 2,000 tickets, one of which will win, what's the expected value of buying this raffle ticket? So let's call our two events. A we'll call win, B we'll call lose. So probability of A and probability of B we got to find, and then value of A and value of B we got to find. Let's do the values first. If you lose, you're out $5. You paid $5, so we're going to make that negative. That's kind of important, -5. But if you win, you will get $4,000 from the charity, -5. Don't forget this. You've still paid $5 for that winning raffle ticket, right? So this will be 3,995 is the net, your net win in the event of a win. So let's find out our probabilities now. What's the probability of getting this winning raffle ticket? Notice there's one winning raffle ticket out of 2,000. So that is the probability of winning. And the other 1,099 tickets will cause you to lose. So to put this all together, you would say probability of A times value of A plus probability of B times value of B. And if you put these numbers in, it's helpful to write this out sometimes. Oops. And write it out correctly. Value of winning was 3,995 plus. Notice it's way more likely that you're going to lose, but the loss is different. So if you calculate this, you will get -$3. That's your expected value. So what does that mean? That means from the charity's perspective, on average, each person is giving $3 to the charity, right? They're going to make money off this. From your perspective, like if you were to buy all the raffle tickets, it would lose on average $3. So it's a nice little topic. So I'm going to go through one more example. It's a little more complicated on the probability side, but you can check this out if you just want to see another walkthrough. Otherwise, I think you probably have the idea. You can go on to practice this. The sooner you can practice these ideas after you watch this video, the better attention you're going to get. So here's the next example. I'm going to offer you a game. I'm going to give you 3 6-sided dice, and you roll them. If all of them are different values, you lose. You have to give me $1. But if any 2 dice match, Like if there's 2 1s or 2 2s or even more than 2, if there's three of a kind, you get $2. So what's the expected value of playing this game? So I did it this way. I used some code, so I'll kind of explain this. The value of losing was you lose $1. The value of winning was you gain $2. And so what's the probability of losing? That's actually the easier one to calculate. You got 3 dice. Losing means equals no dice match. No dice match. So in order to do this, we're going to use probability of losing is number of ways in which no dice match divided by the total ways. So if you're rolling 3 dice in order, is the easiest way to think about it, is there's 6 times 6 times 6. That's the total number of ways to roll 3 6-sided dice, right? And if you don't want them to match, the number of ways in which they don't match, there's 6 ways to roll the first one, but whatever you get on that first dice, you can no longer get it on the second dice to make them not match. So there's 5 ways on the second dice. And whatever you rolled for those first 2 dice, you cannot match it for the third dice. So there's 4 remaining outcomes. So that would be 6 times 5 times 4. Or this is equal to 6 times 5 times 4 over 6 cubed. So that's what I have here, probability of losing. And notice if you don't lose, you win. So they're complementary. You can find the probability just by subtracting 1 minus that. And so put this all together, like say winning is A, losing is B, value of B. You do the same formula, you get on average, you're getting 33 cents. You're actually gaining. This is a good game to play. You will gain 33 cents on average. So expected value is very important for insurance companies. They have to know whether they're going to make money off your policies. It's also important if you are deciding to gamble or not. Most likely, actually, casinos, the expected value is negative for the gambler. Otherwise, casinos wouldn't exist. They wouldn't make money. So keep that in mind next time you are going to play a game of roulette. All right. So that's all for this video. See you in class.